evening. Welcome to the 10 o'clock news on Channel 3. This is Sean Austin bringing you the news live from London. Today we've got a lot of bad news, including some horrible weather across the UK and Europe. First joining us from Manchester, Micah with a very serious thunderstorm.
Thank you, Sean. I am now in Manchester, where there is a very severe thunderstorm just behind me. This thunderstorm is small and intense weather systems that produce strong winds. We have observed that this one has heavy rain, lightning, and thunder. This thunderstorm was produced by two atmospheric compositions, warm and moist air. We have also seen some cumulonimbus clouds appearing from the sky. Cumulonimbus clouds can reach heights of more than 15 kilometers. If you saw that lightning, then as you know, it is an electric discharge that occurs between a positively charged area and a negatively charged area. It can happen between two clouds, between Earth and a cloud, or even two parts of the same cloud. Thunder is the sound that results from the rapid expansion of air along the lightning strike. You might find hail, flash floods, and tornadoes. Millions of dollars in property damage annually. Thousands of forest fires are caused each year because of lightning. It might also kill or injure 100 people a year. Back to you, Sean.
Well, thanks, Micah. That sounds pretty bad. Anyway, let's go to Rithik now in Bordeaux, France, with a serious tornado problem ripping up the north coast.
Most violent and intense storms on Earth, but only affect a small area. Total energy release is small, responsible for 150 deaths per year and millions in property damage. Usually destruction of property is total. There are more than 800 tornadoes every year worldwide. NOAA is the best to receive weather news from the National Weather Service. How a tornado works. Associated with strong thunderstorms that develop with three main atmospheric conditions occur simultaneously in the central US. Another inflow of warm, moist air from the Gulf of Mexico. A cold, dry air rapidly moving southward from Canada or the Rocky Mountains, 15 miles per hour. Strongly easterly jet stream. Tornado characteristics. About 70% of all tornadoes on Earth occur in central and southern US. Tornado alley. Northern Texas occur mostly in late spring. Early summer when conditions are best for tornado formations, but can occur anytime. Can move up to the speed of 60 miles per hour and a max speed of 300 miles per hour. They could cause a narrow damage track of a few hundred feet, usually less than 10 miles long. Tornado on the scale of F0 to F5 based on the wind speed. Thank you, back to Sean.
Well, thanks, Rithik, and all this bad weather sounds even worse than yesterday's football results. Anyway, I've just got new breaking news of a hurricane in Mallorca. Let's join Phoebe, who's live on the scene.
Thank you, Sean. Right behind me, we have a large hurricane of 1,250 kilometers in diameter. But as you all know, the size can vary from 160 kilometers to 1,500 kilometers. This particular hurricane is actually moving very slow for one of its size, only 120 kilometers per hour. That is the minimum speed for a hurricane's rotating winds. Here in Mallorca, people call a hurricane a typhoon, whereas below in the Indian Ocean, they call it a cyclone. Hurricanes are found between 5 degrees and 20 degrees, both north and south. They travel thousands of kilometers and are started out as clusters of thunderstorms. This hurricane is moving clockwise due to the Coriolis effect, and the fact that we are in the southern hemisphere. In the north, they turn counterclockwise. We think that this hurricane has been on land or cold water for a while because it seems to be losing energy. The hurricane has left this damaged area behind. As you can see, we have knocked down trees and telephone poles. We also have some destroyed houses, lots of damage created by flooding, and all of the problems that come after the hurricane. Excuse me, madam. Are you all right?
Yes, but my house was just there and now it's gone.
The damage here has devastated many. Well, back to you, Sean.
Some horrible weather striking all around Europe today, and lots of deaths, which is very sad. But now, before we head on to sport, I'm going to give you some safety tips if you are caught in areas of weather like this. So, in situations just like this, if you are in a tornado, if you're inside, you should always head to a cellar or basement. If you happen to be outside, try and find a ditch and wait there. If a flood is happening in your area, try to find somewhere high to wait out. And do not go in the water, even if it's just 5 inches shallow. The currents could be deadly nonetheless. Also, if a hurricane is forecast, you should evacuate, but before you do, try and board up your windows to stop them from shattering. And also, to avoid being struck by lightning, you should try to avoid tall objects during a thunderstorm. Anyway, now we head to sport. Oh, hi guys! How's it going?
We're gonna kill you.
Ah!